and welcome to video number 1 of the Get It Done and Get Ahead video training series. Now this video training is all about teaching you not only how to get things done, how to mark things off your to-do list, but it's also about how to actually move ahead in your business and in your life while you get things done. Now before I do that, I want to share a story about a man who I saw yesterday on the beach. Now this man was inside a very large plastic ball that was sitting right on top of the water, giving you the illusion that he was walking on water. Now this man was trying to move the ball forward, sort of like, the whole purpose of walking on water. And there he is, he's, doing all of these movements and trying to run in the water and move his feet, and he kept on falling down, and he did that for about 10 minutes. Now after all that effort and all that work, he did not move an inch. And I couldn't help but wonder that sometimes business owners are kind of that man inside that ball. You're doing all these things, you're getting things done, you're moving your feet. However, you're not moving forward. You're not really, creating a momentum in your business. So the purpose of this video training is that you're not that man, that you're not spending your energy and your resources and your time on things that are not going to move you forward, so that you finally get things done. You finally accomplish those things that you want most. So with that said, let's move right into secret number 1. And secret number 1 is to know. Now, I don't mean to know your stuff, your own knowledge of your business, even though you need that for, to be successful. What I mean is to know the pattern of behavior that you currently have. So there's 3 things that we're going to look at today. We're going to look at your past, we're going to take a look at what's happening today, your present, and obviously see if we can actually pinpoint how your future looks like. So for your past, let's go back about 12 months ago, at the beginning of 2012. And when you set the intentions for this year, perhaps you wanted to make more money, double your income. Perhaps you wanted to become more efficient and productive in your business. What exactly were you hoping to achieve? At this point, the question really is, what you wanted to achieve, did you actually get it done? Were you able to accomplish your goals? If not, or if you did, what we're looking for is that pattern of behavior. So let's say that you are somebody who dives headfirst into a project and then thinks it through. Or perhaps you're somebody who thinks and plans some more before you actually move ahead. Now, that pattern of behavior actually establishes and gives us the window to understand what's happening to you right at this moment. What's happening today? Did you move really, really fast and then thought about the process? Or have you spent 2012 just planning and thinking? Now, there's something that me and you have in common. Me and you, and actually everybody in this world, aside from having belly buttons. And that is that we all have things to do. We all have tasks to accomplish. Whether it is one thing to do or 20, we all have something to do. Now, what makes us different, you and I, is how we handle those tasks, how we delegate those tasks, how do we, plan our day around those tasks. That action actually gives you something that's very unique, and that is strategies. Now, not everybody and not every business owner takes the time to plan out what they need to do. They perhaps you are somebody who flies by the seat of your pants. You are reactive in your business instead of proactive. See, when somebody has a business strategy and they follow a strategy, you tend to always be on the proactive side. So you're that person who not only gets things done, but is seeing and experiencing a momentum. If you're not experiencing that at this moment, chances are you don't have strategies in place, or if you do, you're not following them the way that you need to. Now, what's happening today, it's kind of like the window of what can happen in 2013. Now, the future obviously can be altered if you want it to. You can get different results. So if you're saying right now, man, 2012 was just not the year that I wanted it to be. I didn't accomplish everything that I wanted to. I didn't double my income, and I'm still behind. I'm still that man on that big old ball. You have a chance to change that now. How do you do that? How do you change your course? With one thing, and that is creating an action plan. Now, this is by far the favorite thing that I love to teach because two things. First, it has the word action in it. Action means that you're moving your feet. You're not stationary, but the other part of it is planning. So what you're saying is that something matters so much to you that you're going to take the time, the hour, the day, the week to plan it out, to see how it could actually come to fruition. That is what happens when you create an action plan. Now, if you don't know how to do one, if you don't even know, where to start, don't worry, because during this video training, I'm going to give you tips and nuggets on how to do that. How do you plan ahead for this coming year so that you actually do achieve your goals? So just to recap, secret number one is to know your pattern of behavior. So the things that you accomplished this year, the things that you have not, and why. To understand that your present situation is probably an indication of the lack of business strategies in your life and obviously in your business, and that you can possibly change the structure and the direction of where you're headed if you create an action plan. So that wraps up video number 1. In video number 2 and 3, I will be sharing with you the other secrets as well. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. What is your thoughts on patterns of behavior, on your present status, and maybe, your action plans? Have you created action plans in the past? And have you ever felt like that man in that big old ball? Does that sound like you? I'd love to hear what you have to say by putting your comments below this video. So this wraps up video number 1. Until video number 2, please be productive and be well. Take care.